The iconic San Francisco film Mrs. Doubtfire returns to the city, now playing at the Orpheum Theater for a limited time. Here to tell us more about all the fun happening at this family-friendly comedy are the stars of Mrs. Doubtfire, Maggie, Lakis, and Rob Mcclure. Maggie, Rob, thanks for being here on Live in the Bay.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, I'm so excited to talk about Mrs. Doubtfire being at Broadway SF. This is, of course, as we just said, an iconic thing here in San Francisco.
Yeah.
So, you know, what does it mean to you both to be just here on the stage?
I mean, it's a thrill. I've been with this show going on like 6 years now. I've been part of it since the very first draft of the musical version, and it's had a long journey. We opened on Broadway right before COVID shut Broadway down for 18 months, and so the show has been through a lot, and to finally, on this amazing tour, get to bring Mrs. Doubtfire home to San Francisco has been thrilling, and the audiences have been showing their love for the story and the iconic character. It's a thrill to do.
Yeah, and what about for you, Maggie?
I think it's been such a joy to go on this adventure together, and we've been so lucky that we are married in real life, and we have gotten to work together many times, and this is our third tour together, but now we are bringing our daughter with us, so we get to now show our daughter San Francisco, show her the whole country, and it's just been a joy to get to go on this adventure together.
While getting divorced 8 times a week. So.
How special is that? You just said it's very special in being able to work together.
Yeah.
You know, how do you guys kind of bring everything to the stage from your relationship? Like you said, it's different. You're getting divorced on stage.
Yeah,
So.
I think we have a familiarity with each other, having known each other and been together almost 20 years now. There's a chemistry and
a history.
Yeah, a history that's hard to fake.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like the audience can pick up on the fact that these are two people who have known each other a long time.
Yeah.
And there's a certain comfort that we have with each other that translates beautifully, I think, to the story. And even though they're going through something really, really difficult, our connection, I think, is always there for them to understand. And it makes the comedy and the drama richer in that we know each other so well.
Yeah, Maggie, what have you seen from audiences as they've come so far to see the show? You know, what do you see as them from a reaction?
Well, it's really fantastic because, I mean, there's such love for the movie, and we have such respect for the movie as well. So we want to honor that, but we also want to tell an updated story, and I think what the audiences are surprised by is how much they care, you know, because we're going to make you laugh. It's a funny show, but it also is about like a family going through a divorce, and so we want to honor that. And by the end of the show, people say like, I laughed so hard till I cried, and then I actually cried. And we just love to hear that it's touching people, because I remember when the movie came out, it was notable as the first movie where the happy ending isn't the couple getting back together at the end. It's not a romantic happy ending, but it still is a happy ending in that this family finds this new normal and this new way to thrive. And I think that's a really important story that still resonates today.
Yeah, let's talk a little bit about your castmates, your children. You know, just kind of take it away on the stage. They're, I know, a big part of the show and do such a fabulous job. So talk to me about the castmates.
We're so lucky to have these 3 amazing kids in the show. Giselle Gutierrez plays our eldest daughter, and she's got a voice that's like velvet. She's got this incredible singing voice. And then we've got 2 sets of the younger kids, and they are all 4 of them are just, they're smart, they're kind, and they're pros. It's crazy. I mean, these are kids who are like having tutoring all day when they're supposed to be in school, and then come and do these, you know, they split these 8-show weeks, and so they're these little pros, and seeing them get these huge laughs in these big theaters, and it's a thrill to get to share with someone that age, because I think, and they don't take it for granted. Every show is this exciting, you know, they remind us how special what we do is. And the audiences love them because many of the audience members were their age when they first saw the film. So there's something about the family fun that everyone can come see the show, and that kids who come to see the show can see themselves on stage. We have a lot of kids at the stage door who wait for the kids afterward to say, I want to be an actor, I want to do, and it's just a thrill to get to watch them interact with the kids. Yeah.
You know, we just talked about coming back home to San Francisco. Maggie, you know, what does that mean to you to be here and be with your husband and just get to kind of bring this iconic film back to the Bay?
I think Mrs. Doubtfire is this very important character for San Francisco. Rob did some advance press where he was walking around as Mrs. Doubtfire. We were talking about that. And I think for them, it means so much to them that we want to really make sure that we honor this character and let them know that we don't want to break their beloved Mrs. Doubtfire. That we just want them to feel like this is her, and we're bringing that she belongs to you, and we're bringing her home to you.
Yeah, incredible. Okay, so where can people catch the show? I know it's on a limited run, so we want to make sure that people have all the information.
Yeah, we're at the Orpheum Theater through the 28th of July, and they can get tickets at BroadwaySF.com.
Perfect. What do you hope to inspire from people in the audience that come, families, kids? What do you hope to inspire them with?
I think the message of the show, which has been a bit updated, is that a family can look like anything, and that the ending number is as long as there is love. And I think that's the message that we want to bring, that as long as you have love, that you can build your own family, and a family can look like anything. And so we want people to feel like included, and we've had audiences like viscerally respond to the last speech at the end that Mrs. Doubtfire gives about what it means to be a family. So we know that there are people out there who are getting this message, who need to receive it at that moment.
And at the stage door, I'm giving out far more hugs than I am autographs. People are like, can I give you a hug? Yes, of course. And of course, there you have the Robin Williams aspect too, right? This beloved character by this beloved actor. And the best tribute we can give to him is to make the audience feel the way we remember him making us feel.
Yeah, I love that. I have one more question for you guys, just being husband and wife. In real life, what have you learned from each other through this process?
Oh, well, I think, especially in a story about a divorce, the importance of communication and to listen to each other. There's a great number in Act 2 where Daniel, dressed as Mrs. Doubtfire, is forced to listen to Miranda talk about her side of the story. And I think it's important to keep talking and to keep communicating and to listen and to know what it is you need and what is best for your family.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I think that that's an important message that to always share. Well, thank you both so much. I know that the show is so fun, and so I hope people get those tickets. Make sure you check out Mrs. Doubtfire. Thank you both for being here.
It's our pleasure. Thanks.